Hi, this is a video about click action in browser operation. I added a module already, and also actions needed today through custom action list. Now I start the first action, control operate. It means we're going to find the element and do some operations on it. Click it to view its action settings. I divided the action settings into two parts. The first part is to search the element. The second part is to do operations. Here I can use the web control saved in control variable. I can also seek the element according to conditions. I have shared how to seek the element in operations of find control action. If you are still not clear about it, you can learn find control action first. So here I skip this. Now I'm going to talk about some most often used events inside event. The first one, click. If I want to click the search button, select it first. Choose click event and click save. Now I input a value randomly. Now I test to run it successfully. So I have clicked the search button successfully. Next event, focus. It means to get focus. If you want to input any value in the input box, you need to click the input box. I will give you an example. First, I select the element, the input box. Then choose focus event here and click save. Now I remove the focus in the input box. Now test to run it. Now you can see the input box got the focus successfully. The rest are not most often used events about mouse and keyboard. Here I talk more about scroll to bottom. For example, first step, select control. Choose scroll to bottom event and click save. Now I scroll this page to the top manually. Now test to run it. Also successfully. Now you can see the page changed. The element I want will be displayed at the bottom of the page. That's all for the events part. Now let's go to the next action, mouse emulation. It's similar to the click operation in control operate. Control operate means operations on element. Mouse emulation means click operations on the element with the emulated mouse, which can avoid being detected with automatic operations by some pages. Now we view its action settings. You also need to seek the element. The difference lies in mouse action. The page will scroll according to the element I selected, and the element I want will be displayed on the top of the page. These are the mouse click options. Next, I will talk about the coordinate. If I need this element, the coordinates means I set the top left corner as one ordinate origin, and also the lower right corner as another. So I get a rectangle made up of 2 points. If the emulated mouse click any area inside the rectangle, it can automatically click that element and search the element you want. This is the time I need to wait to execute the mouse action after finding the element. For move on this control, here I can set the move speed of the mouse and the time that the emulated mouse keeps moving on the selected element. Some browsers will detect the automatic operations, so if you choose this option, it can emulate the movement of the mouse. Save the settings. Test to run it. Actually, the mouse is keeping moving on this control. But when the screen is recorded, it's not shown. When you choose the click operation, it will use my mouse also. Test to run it. Now you can see it finished the operation with my mouse. The next action is new mouse emulation. It's similar to mouse emulation, but it simulates a new mouse through the JS scripting language instead of my mouse. Its action settings are completely the same with those of mouse emulation. Next action, image recognition. It's similar to the click event in control operate. It will find the center point of the selected image and then click it. If you want to click an element, but you can't find the element accurately, or the action settings are too complicated to view, you can use this action. I give you an example. I'm going to select an image. Hold down the left mouse button and drag to select an area. Double-click the left mouse button on the picture to select it. Now test to recognize it. The similarity is 99%. Found the image successfully. If the similarity is more than the percentage below, it will recognize successfully. Two click operations. Use JS to simulate a mouse for clicking. Execute successfully only when the new window is running. What is new window? Click module. Click run module in debug and run module. This is to run the module in new window. The difference from click action in control operate is that there is browser information in action settings. If there are any information changes, the image could not be selected accurately. If on the current page displayed, there is no image you selected, it cannot finish the click operation. But control operate and mouse emulation are different. They are to search the element you need on the whole current web page. Now I select an image to test. This image, for example. Recognize test. If I scroll the browser like this, then recognize test. It cannot find the image. Next action, set a download location. It's an action of download path. This action must be executed before the click operation of the download button. Now I give you an example. Now I add two click operation. In the first click event, I select this element. In the second, I select the download element. Then I finish the action settings of set download location action. Here I choose download path. Choose a location. I can also choose location in variable. Here you can choose if you are going to have another file name. Here I need a string type variable to save the path for saving the file. I add a string variable here. Now save the settings. Now I execute the 3 actions one by one. Successfully. Now the second one. Executed the first click event successfully. The second successfully also. Downloading the file. Now I'm going to find and open the file. The file is here. Next action, upload file. It includes 2 actions. The first action is to find and click upload button. The second is to select file. Here is the action settings. The first step, to find the upload button, and then click it. Here you can also use mouse emulation to click. In this action settings, here I should input the window title displayed after clicking the upload button. Here to input the file path. You can also choose table variable. You need to select the column and the row, but actually there is a separate program to execute this action under BotChiefEditor directory. If you select this, you will use that program to execute it. Now I will show you step by step. This page, for example. First step, I need to select the element Add a Picture button. Here I select Click Event, click to save. Then I select the file path. Here I input the window title displayed after clicking Add a Picture button. That is File Upload. Here to choose file path. Take image My Picture as an example. Change the path My Picture. Save the settings. Now I run the action. Successfully. It uploaded the image successfully. That's all for today. Thank you.